Huddersfield 0, Palace 1. This is FYP TV. It's your boy JD here. These are my immediate reactions here from the John Smith Stadium in Huddersfield, which it turns out is a very long way away and takes ages to get to, and home. But we leave with 3 points. It wasn't the prettiest of games. It was scrappy. Palace really weren't that good, I'll be honest. I spent most of the game, I'll be honest, I hated most of it. The atmosphere was great in the away end, but it was not an enjoyable game. Palace lost a lot of second balls, a lot of first balls, a lot of second balls. Passing was poor, touch was poor. Really, it came down to one moment of quality from that man, Will Saha. And do you know what? The more this happens, the more you do have to ask whether we are a one-man team or not. You know, it's not an unfair assessment. It was a brilliant goal, cutting in from the left. Eden Hazard, if Hazard does that, then people use that as an example to say what a world-class player he is. Why isn't Wilf in that bracket? He's doing it for a team that aren't as good. You know, he really is a match winner for us. He's so important. And when he goes, which he will at some point, we're going to miss him big time. But you know, the rest of the team just weren't really up for it today. Yeah, we kept a clean sheet. You know, Tompkins was back and he played well. And Sacco was okay, but our fullback struggled today. AWB did all right. PVA gave the ball away a lot. Kuyate had his first start in midfield and put himself about, but again seemed off the pace. Whereas against Southampton, when he came on, he looked really dynamic. Luca again isn't quite on it at the moment. You have to wonder, you know, why didn't Max Meyer play today? He might have created a bit more sort of something special for us, because really Wilfred's side didn't look like creating many chances. And when we did in the second half on the break, they all came through Wilf. Would Meyer have done that? And maybe, you know, is it a physicality thing? Did Roy think today's sort of game would be too physical for him? I don't know. IU up front, tried hard, missed a volley in the second half, but something not quite right at the moment. It's not quite there. But we did win, you know, and we had the post-match podcast with Mel Booth from the Huddersfield Examiner, and he said it was a professional performance from Palace, and you don't hear that very often. So there you go. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Comment below, do the usual jazz. See you again soon.